Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Olori Naomi is rumored to have moved back into the royal mansion after seeing the kind of disturbance, the kind of heartache, and the kind of trouble this drama with Pastor Ademiju has brought to the Ooni of Ife. They said since this Pastor Ademiju drama started, the Ooni of Ife has been always startled, has not been able to rest. It's been going back and forth, trying to get people to talk to Queen Naomi and all of that. At some point, it was also alleged that he became ill over this drama with Pastor Ademiju. They said his blood pressure went up. Dr. Elizabeth had to leave London to come to see, how he was faring. It's been basketballs all over the place, people calling meetings and all of that. And the last one that even happened was, them inviting Olori's Naomi's mother into the palace of the Ooni of Ife to answer questions that I do not know as to how Pastor Ademiju got access into the life of Olori Naomi. You do know that Naomi is basically staying in that house in Akure, the house that is like a family house that belongs to the mother. And the entire time, like when Naomi moved out of the palace, she actually moved into that house with the mother. If you have been following the trend, you know that Naomi is somebody who is closely knitted with the family. She loves her mother so much. She's so attached to her mother. And so for a woman who has been married to a king with all the affluence, the money and everything, one would have expected that Naomi will move into one mansion somewhere and start living her life, flaunting herself all over the place. No, not Naomi. Naomi went back to live with the mother like a small girl because of that virtue that is in Naomi. And so when people begin to ask what Ooni of Ife sees in Queen Naomi, these are some of the things that are very glaring to the eyes that everybody could see and know that this woman is a very unique woman. Now, Naomi was married to is married to a first-class king. She has had all the luxuries in the world, private jets, all the most beautiful things of life. And when that marriage fell out, or something went wrong with the marriage, she decided to move in with her mother. And so she's been living with her mother. And so when this Pastor Ademiju's drama surfaced, people, started wondering why the mother would sit back there and allow that happen. And, when Olori Naomi left the palace, the blame went to the mother, even though the mother didn't know when Olori Naomi posted that stuff. A lot of people blamed her, called this woman names and all of that. And so they said she was summoned allegedly to the palace to answer to, of course, what I do not know. But as God will have it with all the trouble and everything that Ooni of Ife has been going through, they said Olori Naomi felt pity for the husband and decided to go into the royal mansion. Now, why did she go back to the royal mansion? It's not as if at any point she left the royal mansion like she was not going out, like she moved out. No. For the last couple of weeks now, before her birthday, she's been in Akure trying to prepare for her birthday and everything. Akure is her main station, okay? It's her home. She's from Ondo State, so she loves to be in Akure. It was in Akure that Ooni of Ife met her and they got married. When they got married, she was living in Akure. And so now they say that traditionally, if Naomi had been living inside the palace, no man can enter in the palace with that kind of intention in their mind. That man would be in trouble, like big time trouble. These are traditional people. They know their laws, they know their, culture and all of that. And that nobody could have done that. And if Naomi was living in the royal mansion, as at the time Ademiju came to propose, that could not have happened because the royal mansion also belongs to the Ooni of Ife. By their royal tradition, nobody can go into the royal mansion with that kind of intention. So basically, the only place that Naomi can be, that right here in Nigeria right now, as far as that Ademiju is still in the country, that Ooni of Ife will have peace of mind, is either Naomi is in Ile-Ife, that's the king's palace in Ile-Ife, or in the royal mansion. And we are all aware that Naomi will not go to the king's palace. we heard that she went there to speak to the Ooni of Ife. They said she didn't stay up to 30 minutes, not even 20 minutes. Like, she just went there because she needed to see Ooni that morning. Before anybody would even know that she came, she had already left, okay? So Naomi is very uncomfortable in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, so she won't go. So right now, with all the battles and all the trouble this is bringing to the palace, to the Ooni of Ife, Naomi now decided to go and stay back at the royal mansion. And they said she felt pity and all. You know, she just needed to do this to sacrifice this for her husband. And she decided to go to the royal mansion so that Ooni of Ife's heart can calm down, knowing that no man can go close to Olori Naomi. Now, even though the Ooni of Ife is quite aware that nobody can go close to Olori Naomi, by virtue of the fact that Naomi was married to him, Naomi is married to him. They say that he is the only living deity of the 401 deities that belong to the Yoruba people. And so, by virtue of the fact that he is a living deity, nobody can go close to his wife. They say it's a taboo. It doesn't matter whether you believe or not, you don't go there. They say no man born of a woman can touch on his wife. Okay? And that was why when people started bringing up this Toby drama, I was just wondering, but well, I don't know. People know, it's up to people and where they get their information from. Okay, so now, Olori Naomi has gone back to the palace, to the royal mansion from what we are hearing, so that Kabiesi's heart can calm down. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy jets from the saucy still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I believe that you are doing great. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Sheo Adupo, my people, my people. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always returning back to my channel. Thank you for loving this channel. Please, if you're here and you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, so right now, from what we are hearing, Kabiesi can sleep and have some peace with this Pastor Ademiju guy. Hey, Pastor Ademiju, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for now. You can rest till, after some time, okay? Because the entire people, everybody, the Ile-Ife, people from Ile-Ife, people from Naomi's family, Naomi's fans, a lot of them, almost like 85% want Naomi to reconcile with the Ooni of Ife. Nobody's looking at her going to get married to some other man. They say that the grass is always greener from the other side, that there's no situation that is perfect in this life. Kabiesi is not perfect, neither is Queen Naomi perfect, neither is their marriage perfect, that Queen Naomi needs to give Ooni another chance. So you can see how Queen Naomi is glowing and all of that. A lot of people say she's glowing for some other person, but others are saying she is glowing for the Ooni of Ife. Whatever happened, whether it's for the Ooni of Ife or for some other person, at least there is a glow. What do you think? Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my super people. Daylight, my daylight, my daylight, my super people. See, I love you so much from here. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so right now they say Olori Naomi has finally moved back to the to the royal mansion, so everybody can have their peace, everybody can rest, and Pastor Ademiju can go back. Even though he has said that he's going to wait for the rest of his life if he needs to wait for Queen Naomi, that he loves Queen Naomi so much. There's nothing he would not do for Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi is the woman of his dream. Queen Naomi is this. Queen Naomi is tomato juice and everything like this. Queen Naomi. I feel pity for the man though, but of course Queen Naomi is still married, and married to a monarch. You need to respect her. You need to respect her. You need to understand that, there's no marriage without a problem, and we need to give them the opportunity to try to make this marriage work. And Queen Naomi, I want to believe that if Queen Naomi really wanted a Pastor Ademiju, she would have accepted the ring, and not now maybe the first time and all the gift and everything. She's had this very lukewarm attitude towards moving on with her life. Apparently she loves her husband so much, and she couldn't stand understand the tears of the Oni of Ife as she decided to move back to the royal mansion so that Kabiyesi can have peace and focus on what he is doing. So if that is not love, Omo, tell me what that is. And so we are doing it, and it is what it is. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.